morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday. Good morning to everybody out there. Shout out to the boomers tuning in. We're preheating this crypto oven to $35,000 and beyond. This thing keeps charging. A little rest there on the Bitcoin over the weekends, but it looked like the altcoins are taking charge. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice here, and we'll be speaking about staking and pre-sale updates. I want to give you guys all the updates on how the gains are going on some of these staking platforms and some of the pre-sales that I've gotten involved with. You know, the trend is our friend, and I'm trying to take a stab at those trends that appear to be going up in the short term. I want to make some gains, lock it in, and see what's moving faster than Bitcoin and ETH on the short term. Drop a comment, let me know what's shaking and baking. We'll be talking about Pancake Swap. I'm getting into the swap. This is on the Binance Smart Chain. Pancake is the uni for Binance, and listen, you know how Binance did, and now they're doing a hybrid DEX thing over there with the cake and Binance Smart Chain, and I expect it to possibly, perhaps, maybe, I'm not your crypto daddy, go up. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'll give you guys some of the updates on that. The price has been going up and the staking's doing excellent. Of course, we'll be talking about Wise token. That's another staker. I'm loading it, and I'm going to see what the strategy is here because, now the price is starting to find its support. It pumped and then, kind of dumped, and then it went back up, and now it's trading sideways. Nevertheless, it's still significantly above its listing price of 16 cents. I think last time I checked, it was like at 50 cents, 60 cents. We'll check that out. And of course, we'll be talking about Cyber token. This is another pre-sale that I talked to you guys about last week. I'll give you guys the update. Very interesting, the spillover feature with the pre-sale. And I'm ending up with more tokens than expected. So I'll give you guys that update. And then the divs.io, which is an exchange that's doing a pre-sale. And I'll give you guys the update on that and what's going on. Shout out to Lazor. He's here in the box. Kaboom. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. You got Bitcoin price there at 36,410. 36,410. Finally, a little greenery. Bitcoin taking a little breather. But, a little breather at 36, it's fine with me. And then you had Ether turning on the boosters. And, of course, DOT is really ripping up the charts. I got my eyes on DOT, Cardano, and then Avalanche is a new one that's been making some noise as far as these smart contract platforms. So, obviously now we know, Bitcoin, Ether, the trend is our friend. It's going up. But, now what I want to see is which coins may outpace Bits and Ether in the short term so that we can lock in those gains and continue to stacks. Because, as far as my strategy, guys, I'm not paying much attention to USD. I'm trying to stack more Bits and more ETH, more Bits. So I don't really care what the price of Bitcoin and Ether is. I just want more of it, And if we can identify the altcoins that may grow faster, we can use those as tools to gain our portfolio's weight. So drop a comment, let me know what's shaking and baking. We're going to run down the charts here on the CoinGecko, and then I'll give you guys the updates. Flow, Swap, Wise, Cyber, Divs. We'll check out, I think I got something there to collect on T2X. We're going to do a couple things out here. So stay tuned. We're right here. Kaboom. Shout out to you maniacs. Let's check out CoinGecko. Drop a comment, a like, a subscribe, a post notification. Let me know you're tuned in out there. Right now, one Bitcoin is worth 29.5 ETH. One Bitcoin is worth 29.5 ETH. And I remember when just a few weeks ago, this number was above 30. Okay, now, Bitcoin buys you less ETH because now it appears like Ether is growing against Bits. 36,425 for Bitcoin, 1233, 1227 for Ether. Polkadot taking that number 3 spot in crypto. I don't really count Tether because you know what that is. So DOT right now, it's up 80% in the past week, and it's currently at $16. This thing has performed like a slugger. Barry Bonds of crypto, Mark McGuire of crypto. Polkadot seems to be taking some performing enhancing. You know what I mean. Shout out to all the DOT maniacs. And I've been more attracted to DOT because over there on the Binance Smart Chain, you could they have a wrapped DOT. DOT apparently it's not that easy to get, or I don't know if the most wallets if they support it or not. But now that I'm on the Binance Smart Chain over there, you could swap out on Pancakeswap for DOT, as you can Ether and Bitcoin. I'm gonna talk more about that. Ripple's losing ranking. Cardano's another one I'm keeping an eye up. They're up 20% this week. and they're at 37 cents. So right now, DOT and Cardano seem to be the ones that are going to compete against ETH the most. Look at the market cap though. ETH has 140 billion compared to DOT, which is only 16. So, right now it's DOT and Cardano that are slugging it out and, trying to ride the coattails of ETH because ETH is going to continue to grow. Last I heard, ETH is going to be upgrading sooner than expected. BitPapa says Kraken stakes Polka. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't really use Kraken, but I know they're one of the last exchanges that are US friendly. But, the trend is going DEX everything, So, I'm keeping an eye on the DEX, and I can swap out there on Binance. There's other chains as well. I'll tell you more and more. I don't remember the last time I've used a centralized exchange as of late. It seems like the centralized exchanges, if you want to cash out USD, obviously, But as far as crypto, you could probably work around it. I'm even thinking of divs.io. They have that swap, and I'm in the pre-sale, and they're allowing you to swap out no KYC for the majority of coins. In between, you could swap Binance for Polka, you could swap Litecoin for Chainlink, you could do a lot of things. And I'll talk about that in a moment. Going down this list, Litecoin there at number 7, 149. Bitcoin Cash there at number 8. Wow, Bitcoin Cash has lost ranking. I haven't really noticed. Bitcoin Cash was there at number 5, number 6 for a while. It's lost ranking. I like Bitcoin Cash. I think it has the name brand. It's there, but, at the end of the day, it's not Bitcoin. Although they're going to tell you it is, it's not the number one coin. And Bitcoin is the number one coin. BitPapa says Kraken 12% APY for Polka stake. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Nice. Yeah, I've heard good things about Kraken. I just don't really use centralized exchanges much, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've heard good things. Chainlink at 21.48. Wow, Chainlink at $21. So this is all-time high for the links. Let me look at this. Is this all-time high territory for linkers? Last time the all-time high was $19. All-time high, about 18 hours ago. So, yeah, Link just hit an all-time high. Let me hit this ad real quick. I'm still getting, listen, all these little ads, a little coin here, a little coin there. I'm clicking all of the ads so I can get those bats and swap them out for Bitcoin. I told you that was a strategy. Now, I'm thinking maybe I should just switch that setting to ETH. Maybe. I don't know. Let's continue looking at the charts, and then I'm going to give you guys the update. Drop me a like, a sub, a post notification, a ding ding. Let me know you're tuned in. Shout out to BitPapa, Lazor. Give me some comments here. Let me know you're awake here on Monday. Chainlink there, all-time highs. Stellar there at 29 cents. Binance at 44. Is this all-time highs for Binance? I think so. These altcoins are on fire. Yeah, all-time high for Binance about 14 hours ago at $46. I'll tell you, I'm going to go into this Pancake Swap because this is a integral part of the Binance smart chain. And then you got, USD, wrap Bitcoin, and more. Kaboom! BitPapa just dropped me $5. Drop another one. Boom! Another bomb. Thank you so much, BitPapa. I appreciate you. Let me drop some dollar bills there off the sky. Follow the leaders here, BitPapa and the rest of them. Drop a couple ducats in the bucket if you're getting value from the stream. I appreciate that so much, BitPapa. Thank you so much. Kaboom. Indeed. You got Bitcoin SV at 204, losing ranking, and then Monero. I got a bag of Monero. It's not crazy, but I've always, not always, but I've had a bag of Monero for a while. Like I said, Monero's the last true crypto. If you're an idealist about crypto and, being an alternative for the banks and the real deal and all that, it's Monero, guys. Okay, now if it's going to boom, I don't think it's going to boom against Bitcoin more than Bitcoin, but it's definitely going to stick around. And then you got EOS dropping in the rankings there after Larimer left the building. Thank you so much, BitPapa. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. BitPapa, one of our OG crypto maniacs out here, dropping 5 in the bucket. I appreciate that. Let me give you guys an update here on Pancakeswap. Guys, I'm excited about Pancakeswap. I'm excited about Binance. You know how Binance performed. I was kind of, through the life of Binance, I was always kind of iffy about Binance. Although, I did trade it. I've held it before. And, let's recognize that Binance outperformed Bitcoin and for like 2 years straight. It's Binance and Chainlink that have been the real stellar performers as far as the altcoin space in the past couple of years. The top dog altcoins, as far as gainers outside of like Bitcoin and Ether that seem to be sticking around are Binance and Chainlink amongst others, but those really stick up. So Pancakeswap is the Uniswap for Binance. Okay, they have both BEP20 tokens, and then they got their own chain. So if you're gonna use Pancakeswap, you need to connect through MetaMask or download the Binance chain wallet. And you can see you have the icon here on the top right hand, and it gives you a little plugin. And then once you got that, you can interact. You'll have both a Binance address for the Binance chain, which starts with a BNB and then the alphanumeric string. And then you'll have a Binance BEP20 address, which starts with 0x, as would an Ether coin. So you got to kind of bridge between. You got to do your little research. I'll answer questions if you want. Drop it there in the comments. But Crypto Talk's got a good video about bridging, and I've talked about it before. But nevertheless, get your Binance tokens, send them over here, and you can start interacting with the Cake. Okay, Cake is the governance token for Pancakeswap, but it's a little bit different, the tokenomics, compared to Uni. In this ecosystems, there's farms, there's pools, there's a lottery, there's NFTs, and there's this new token sale model called the IFO, the initial farm offering, which I think is going to trend. Okay, I think this thing's going to trend, which is, I'm glad because I'm already in here. And in order to get into the IFOs, it's going to require Cake and Binance tokens. Cake and Binance are pumping right now. I'm glad I got into this ecosystem because it's gained against Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's go ahead and check out the prices. Chainlink is a blue chipper. I don't want to argue about it. It's becoming more and more of a blue chipper as time progresses. I don't consider it a blue chipper just yet. The only blue chippers to me are Bitcoin and ETH. But if it keeps going the way it's going, it certainly will be, in my opinion. Let's go back to Cake. That's what I wanted to see. So you could see, Pancake, I got in around 50 cents. This thing is at 70 cents, up 5% against Bitcoin. You can see it against ETH. And again, if you're a true crypto maniac, you got to be, look, everybody's worrying about the price of Bitcoin and ETH. You got to figure out how are you going to outpace the herd out here. The herd is holding Bitcoin and ETH, and that's good. And I like that. I think that's good. But who's going to outpace the herd? And certainly Chainlink has been one that has outpaced the herd in the past 2 years, as has Binance. That's facts, Jack. And now I'm excited about this Pancakeswap because you could stake it. It earns a APY of 200 and 200 plus. And this thing has been ripping, okay? And there's a functionality, a utility for this token because it's getting burned and it's going to be required in order to purchase the IFO offerings that are going to be occurring here on the swap. So I got about 2,500 plus Cake stake, and this thing compounds in real time. And I'm earning the Cake in real time, and instead of harvesting it, I'm reinvesting compound. So, I started about 2,500, and I'm almost at 3K. No, I'm almost at 2,600. Chill. I want to get to 3K. That's where I want. That's my. Just jumping on what's cooling pancakes. Pancakeswap. This is not a referral thing or anything. It's just a platform that I'm using, and I'm staking the Cake. The Cake is moving right now. It's looking sexy. The price is up against BTC. You can check this price. It's up. It's been up for the past few days. And I was reading the documentation about the Pancakeswap and the utilities of the Cake token, and I'm liking it. So let me compound. Okay, I got another 8 Cake earned, so I compound. Now, you can interact with Pancakeswap through MetaMask, but you can also do it with Binance Smart Chain wallet. And what I like about the Binance Smart Chain wallet is that you could bridge the tokens between the BEP20 and the other smart chains. And you can't do that with the bridge online because they are flagging IP addresses that may be in US. Okay, so you got to download the wallet. The wallet will let you bridge without a flag. Okay, and then you could send it over to the MetaMask or continue using the wallet over here through, this Binance wallet. The Binance wallet takes a little bit to respond. Look, I just clicked pending confirmation and the thing still hasn't popped up. So, just a heads up. It may be that MetaMask is a little more, faster, but I'm using this Binance wallet and it's been working. Sounds delicious, says Passive Crypto. Yeah, I told you, check this NFTs, the NFOs, and all this. This thing is going slow for a confirmation. Give it a second out here, boomers. Give it a second out here, boomers. So that's what it is. While we wait for that, let me give you another update. Well, actually, you know what? Let me collect over here on T2X. Kaboom. I got a little collection. You know, I've been staking. I had some stakes there. These are small. This one only has 20 TRX plus the tokens. I'll probably sell the tokens. And you know what I've been doing? Using these staking platforms on Tron and taking some of those proceeds from the divs that I earned and buying ETH on Tron. Okay, and I'll show you guys. Let me give you guys an example. So let me collect. And this is on Tron. You know about T2X, so I accept. I collect, this is small, like 20 Tron plus the tokens that I use to stake. And then I could sell them on JustSwap. Yeah, I got my T2X, about 4,000 tokens. Let me go ahead to JustSwap, which is the Uniswap for the Tron blockchain, and show you guys. You can get Bitcoin and Tron you could get Bitcoin and Ether on the Tron blockchain. Look how long that took. You see, going back to Pancakeswap, I put confirmed and the pop-up didn't come up for like, I don't know how long. So just a heads up. So this is the reinvest over there on Pancakeswap. So confirm, and you could see back over there, this should get updated. We'll come back in a second. That 8 should be added to the 2588. There it goes. You see? So it takes a little second when you're using that wallet, but it works, guys. So don't fret. Going back, what was that? Okay, JustSwap. So I want to sell these T2X for TRX. No tokens found. Is it not on JustSwap anymore? I mean, I can swap out here on XSwap and sell those tokens. But usually, I notice that there's a better rate usually on JustSwap. So I'll get about 47. Let me see here. No tokens found. Do I have to put the contract address? Before, you could just search it. Bear with me, guys. Let me see if I can find. Mike says, dang, champ, I slept on Wise. Nice call. Yeah, it was. It just, I was paying attention and the tokenomics made sense. And I'm going to talk about that next because I don't think the play's over. And then I'm going to talk about similar things. So stay tuned. I'm just trying to get some of the divs here on T2X so that I can buy ETH on Tron. I'm showing you guys. Okay, so let me just go ahead and just swap this. Let me get my Tron here. Boom. Accept. Boom. All right, so I'm going to go over here to JustSwap. And I don't have much TRX, but even if it's a little, this is what I'm telling you, guys. I'm doing this like every day or every other day, even if it's $5, $10. So you could buy Bitcoin or ETH. I've been buying ETH. So I'll come here. I only got 238 liquid TRX right now. So, I'll go ahead and do something like, I always like keeping a little bit extra liquid so that for the fees or whatnot. So let's do like 150. Swap. Boom. It'll give me a little bit of ETH. But here's the thing. This thing is fast and the fees are low. So it's, you can't be doing stuff like this on Uniswap. You can't be doing like $2, $3, $4, $5 transactions on Uniswap as you can on JustSwap. So I just got more ETH. Pending confirmation. And, I just got the ETH. You could do this with Bitcoin as well. So I'm staking on those Tron platforms and I'm getting some of the divs. It may be like $3, $5 a day that I'm buying in ETH, but I'm doing like every day. So even if it's $5 a day, that ends up adding up. So let me go to the next. Let me go into... Actually, let's talk about Wise. Since Mike brought it up, and I'll put up Wise info because it seems to me like the price is stabilizing, which could be a good opportunity to get in. First, let me show you my staking dashboard. And this is one of the, or two of the stakes that I have amongst some others, but like these are some, good sized stakes. Each are 25,000 Wise, and one is for a year and the other one's for 455 days. I'm already 18 days in. On each of these stakes, I've earned over 100 Wise. So, kind of do the math. It's not going to be exact the same for you, but, I feel like this is okay. If I can earn, in 18 days, I earn about 100 Wise here with each stake. So I got like 200 Wise to my name. This is not referrals or anything. This is just rewards for staking. Okay. And you could scrape these rewards at any time without penalties. Your shares may go down, but your principal will not be penalized. Now, if you cancel the stake, obviously your principal will be penalized. That's why there's insurance staking and whatnot. So I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, it's slow and steady. Let's look at the price of Wise here. And why Wise is different and why I decided to stake a little longer and I took a little bit bigger risk with this is because there's a price floor. Okay. This is the only coin that I know of that's backed by ETH. Okay. It's not a stable coin. It's not pegged. It's backed. Okay, and what I mean by that is that the liquidity that's locked up in Uniswap is ownerless. No one directly owns that liquidity. You need Wise in order to get the ETH out. So there you go. You can find some information about the price floor right now. The price floor is basically 27 cents. That means that if everybody sold, it would still be 27 cents. This is the price against Ether. It has dumped, and this is like in the past couple of days. Let's look at the grand scheme of things. Look at how it debuted, though. Look at the first few days. And then it went sideways for a while. And then it started steadily rising. And then really people figured it out. And then, of course, it was pumped. That was a bubble. And then it burst. And now we're finding a new sideways. But it's definitely, now it's sideways. Yeah, it's lower, but definitely higher than before. So this is an attractive entry point if you were interested in getting into this, in my opinion. Okay, so... I got a link down below. You get a 10% bonus extra shares when staking. I'm in for over a year, so I'm showing you guys. I like it, and I'm already in. So, if you guys want to get in, the link's down below. You get an extra 10% bonus. So, kaboom to that. And the only thing that I wish with Wise is that if it was the Ethereum blockchain, if the gas fees were lower, I would be able to scrape my rewards more often. Okay, so like that 100 Wise, yeah, I can get it, but I would have to pay a fee of maybe like 10 or 15 bucks. So I'm waiting for it to stack up a little bit more before I collect the rewards. But on thinking about it in the grand scheme of thing, it's actually kind of better because it costs more to move the tokens. And ultimately, that's good for the price of the token because, you want as many tokens locked up as possible. The less tokens that are circulating, that could increase the price. So, in the grand scheme of things, it could be good for the price. So that's what it is with Wise. The link for Wise is down below, and that's what's up. So we talked about the two stakers. I'm most excited about staking Cake, and this is completely decentralized. There's no link or anything. And so is Wise. Wise is a decentralized contract that's audited. I'm excited about both of these. Now let's talk about pre-sales. Divs.io is a pre-sale that I'm taking I'm participating in, and you can see Divs.io. They're currently in their last round, and what I like about this service is that it's already working. You're not buying into a speculation, a maybe, a cool idea, bro. This thing is working. So it's an easy to use crypto exchange that rewards users in Tron. But anybody can just go in here and swap out coins, no KYC. So you can swap out, look at all the coins they got. Bitcoin, ETH, Monero, Zcash, look, they got almost over 200 coins. So you could swap any coin for another coin that's on this list for ETH for TRX, ETH for Zcash, Zcash for, there's a bunch of them. And this is 0 KYC, no sign up required. They just give you the address to deposit and they do the swap for you. I've used this before. It works. It does take anywhere from like 20 minutes to an hour for the entire exchange to be completed. But it does cross chains exchanges. So something to consider. Now they got a pre-sale, and you guys could read about it in the white paper. But they're currently in round 4. I'm already in. I threw I think it was an ETH at this. I think I threw an ETH or a little bit more than an ETH at this. You could read about what the price is going to be. Right now, the price is 8.93 TRX per div token. Once it hits Just Swap, it will be listed at, I believe, 10 or 11 TRX. So check this one out. I'm in. I think that the pre-sale has been extended till the 23rd. They got a Telegram. You guys can go in there and, ask questions. I don't know anybody out here. I just like the project, so I threw something at it. Okay, another one that I threw at, Cyber. Let's talk about Cyber. Cyber token Tron. Now, some are describing Cyber as a mix between Wise and Reap that will be running on Tron. Now, look, I got the link down below for this one too. And I'm in it, and I'll show you guys why I'm receiving more tokens than I expected. Okay? Cyber token, everything we do is driven by utility. How does it work? Cyber token is a Tron blockchain which will allow to have instant transaction with cheap fees. Okay, it's deflationary and community driven, and it's a rebase token. It doesn't rebase that much. It only rebase to the upside. Okay, and you could read about the rebase on the frequent asked questions. So let me repeat it, because some people seem to be confused about this rebase, but I find it pretty simple to understand. How does this token rebase work? Every 12 hours, balances will increase by 0.5%. If the price of Cyber token has increased by 12% above the all-time high. If not, the value of the all-time high will be decreased by 1%. Rinse and repeat. Okay, so this encourages all-time highs. And then, the APYs are 1%. And ultimately, what are these tokens going to be used for? For our cyber arcades, for like little gaming. And then that's why it's going to be on Tron. Because, picture people be able to use these tokens for like chess, checkers, or other small games, arcade games online. And, if you haven't figured it out, look at DLive and, the way they interact using the Tron blockchain within the chats. As a matter of fact, let me drop some lemons here. So you see what I'm saying? And that's what the Cybertron. So imagine like a little website here like DLive. We'll be playing like chess, checkers, and then swapping out cyber tokens, and we can, gamify them. So now let me talk about why cyber token was more attractive than I even thought from the beginning. Okay, because if you read the white paper, there's a spillover. Okay, let me explain that spillover. So in essence, everybody that joins the pre-sale is getting referrals without having to refer. So let me show you this. This is the white paper. You could read the tokenomics about how the tokens are burned. There's a deflationary rate. So there's a lot of things that they're doing to try to support the price. There is going to be, I think 75% of the token proceeds are locked for liquidity. So they're taking a lot of cues from Wise too. But let me show you this, the little spillover, which is why I ended up with more tokens than I expected. Show you this. It's a 13% spillover. Let me read this to you guys. Oh, it's not on this one. It's in the Medium article. They explain it. Give me a sec, guys. I know I'm dropping a lot, but I'm going to recap it quick. There it is. pre-sale details, and here's the medium.com article which explains. So when you get into the pre-sale, you already lock in the tokens, and you can already start collecting dividends on the tokens that you hold, even on the pre-sale, okay, before it even hits. So let's talk about this. There we go. This is it. Pre-sale price and dividend incentive. So each Cyber token will be sold for 25 cents during the pre-sale. The minimum purchases will be 200 Cyber tokens, so $50 is minimum. The Cyber token pre-sale also has a unique spillover feature added onto it. When a user makes a contribution to the pre-sale, 13% of the deposit gets distributed to the previous contributors. The user who made the deposit does not lose 13%, but the deposit causes a spillover to the other users. The 13% is distributed evenly to everyone based upon the number of tokens they hold. You can check your dividends history in the dividend wallet history tab. So check this out, okay? Let me show you the example, okay? Let me get back to the bottom line out here so you guys could see what's going on, what's shaking and baking, okay? Let me log in here to the pre-sale and show you guys my... I gotta hit these I'm not a robot things. Hold on. Go back to the dashboard here. So here's my Cyber token dashboard, okay? Let's see, recent transactions. So I got into this last week on the 15th, just a few days ago. You can see my first purchase, just to try it out. You know, I got in with the minimum. I bought 230 Cyber tokens. And then I threw 2 ETH and I required 9,176 Cyber tokens. So that would be, you know, less than 9,500. Okay. But look at my Cyber token balance right now. Almost 12,000. So I bought less than 10,000 and I'm already receiving more than almost 12,000. This has nothing to do with referrals. Okay. This is just the way that dividend spillover works. And let me show you more. So if you go over here to the dividend tab, you can see the dividend bonus. Every time somebody gets into it, there's a spillover and you get a kickback. So everyone's getting referrals. So there's an incentive to get in earlier. You see what I'm saying? So go back here to the dashboard. And since I got in, go back to buy tokens. Hold on. Right now, they've raised 134 ETH. When I got in, they only had like 30 ETH. So my dividend share percent was like about over 5% at that point. Okay. And as more people put ETH, my dividend share is diluted, but I continue to get divs. You see what I'm saying? So there's a major incentive to get in early. There's still 48 days. So for the next 48 days, I'm going to be collecting divs off everybody that participates in the pre-sale based on the dividend share percent. So there's a major incentive not to wait. Okay, so check this out. I'm definitely excited, but this will be on Tron. You know, like everything, like every pre-sale, like everything, tread lightly, do your research, you know, and check it out. I definitely like the idea of this. I mean, I'm not going to throw the whole bag on it. I'll tell you a few red flags that I don't like. The fact that you got to sign up to the website. You know, I definitely didn't give the real email. You know, just throw them a Proton. You know, they're collecting bits and ETHs to run on Tron. You know what I mean? And I get why they're running on Tron, because it's going to do a gaming thing. You can't do that on Ether. You can't do mad transactions on Ether. So that's what's going on. Hourglass, good morning. It's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Champagne, let's get rich. Shout out, happy birthday to Hourglass. Kaboom! Stay strong out there. Continue to stack them bits. More bits, more bits, more bits. More kabooms. So that's what's up there with Cyber, guys. I got the link to Cyber down below. I got the link. It's down below. So I threw something at this one. I saw it. I said, all right, you know, this is one that you can either ka-pump or ka-dump. Let me get in early. I threw what I threw, and you know, I got my position. You know what I mean? So let's see. Again, I purchased less than 10,000 coins. I'm already up almost 12,000 coins because of that dividend spillover. So ask questions, drop it down below. The last one, let's look at Bankroll Flow. I'm still here on Bankroll Flow. You know what happened with Bankroll Flow? They introduced the reactor and they tanked the price. Whatever the reactor was, it was a way to maintain the price. Well, it didn't work. It went down. And now the price went up a little bit, but it's certainly a lot lower than it was before the reactor was implemented. So it's at 12 TRX for Banker X. I got over 1,000 Banker X staked here. And, I'm getting that 1% APY. So, I've rolled and rolled and rolled. I've claimed some as well. And that's what I'm doing. Give you guys that update. And when I do claim on Tron, I just go over there to just swap and buy a little ETH or Bitcoin. And the same thing could be done on Pancake Swap. Not only Bitcoin and ETH, but you could buy a DOT as well. Let's go back to. I'm excited about Pancake. So you see, I'm staking the cake over here. Let's go to the trade and the exchange. And you could see the tokens that they got here. You could go for DOT. That you can go for ETH. Do they got BTC on here? They got BTC, which is the peg to BTC, but and let's look how Cake has been doing against ETH. So one ETH get you about 1,700 Cake. This thing was about 2,000 before, so the price of Cake's going up. The price of Cake's going up. So I like this, guys. Let me know what you think about this Pancake Swap. It's Binance Smart Chain. You got to download the Binance wallet, etc. And then they'll be doing IFO. So I'm hanging around here, staking the cake, making the game. Oh, there we go. This is new breaking news. See, I'm glad that we're here. So I'm literally here waiting for the next IFO, and it just got posted right now. Breaking news. I'm literally seeing this for the first time along with you guys. Soteria is the new IFO on Pancake Swap. This is going to require BNB and Cake tokens. Okay. Launch time, January 21st. So guys, look out. Now, look, people are going to get involved in this. In order to get involved in this, you need to buy Cake and Binance tokens. Get Cake and Binance LP tokens, and then use those LP tokens to get the IFO tokens. So what do you think this is going to do to the price of Cake now in the next couple of days and the price of Binance? It's going to increase the demand, in my opinion. Okay, so let's check out this project. So you can basically farm this project. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to farm this project. So I'm going to get some Binance tokens and I'll stake the cake. Boom, boom, boom. And you got to go in quick with these. I try to get in the last IFO, the helmet, and that thing in 2 hours sold out. So I'm probably going to do a video on this. Let me see this projected site. Soteria Finance. Another one that's launching on Binance. So the idea here is, the trend is your friend. I mean, I would try to get in here in 2 days right there. I'm ready to deposit the LP tokens, ready to rock. And that thing will probably sell out like a couple hours. You'll be able to get your Soteria tokens. They're going to be listed on this exchange. And then you could, sell them or not. I probably will sell them. So kaboom. Now you can see some of the past IFOs. Blink, Ditto, Tenet, Helmet. There's only been 4. I'm telling you, this thing's going to start trending. These little IFOs, I think, are going to start trending. In my opinion, I don't know, guys. My opinion. All right, we've been on for 35 minutes. Let me distribute these rewards here on D Live and keep it moving. So I get it, guys. Like Tron, I understand that it's not the most attractive platform because, it sometimes attracts sketchy projects. But on the other hand, it runs fast. Okay. And I would think that more projects should use it. And anyhow, you could use the blockchain to trade ETH and BTC pegged for lower fees. So it makes sense to me. So don't sleep on Tron. So let's do an update here about everything we talked about. I'm staking on Pancake Swap. I'm excited about the Cake token. The Cake token is moving. It is currently APY of 237% to stake Cake here on the syrup pool on Pancake Swap. You could do this with the Binance Smart Chain wallet. They have the bridge, the whole stuff in there. Okay, and I'm earning. Now, I expect the price of Cake and Binance to continue to go up because their tokens are required to participate in initial farm offerings, which appears to perhaps maybe be trending. There's a new one that just hit. Okay? Soteria. Check that out. Now, I'm not showing my screen. That's what's going on. So check that out. I'm farming I'm staking the Cake, and I'm going to farm the Soteria on this IFO. What else we got? I'm staking Wise. Steady stakers, okay, guys. I'm into Wise. You know, I like it. I got 2 strong stakes here on amongst other stakes that I got on some other wallet. 25,000 stakes for over a year. Okay, I plan for this to be a passive income every month, maybe, or every X amount of time. I'm going to be scraping some rewards. It won't penalize my principal. I'm already earned 100 Wise per stake, so over 200 Wise in 18 days. Okay, I have a link down below where you could stake Wise and get an extra 10% shares. Kaboom. Let's continue on the pre-sales. Cyber tokens. This is going to launch on Tron. You could buy with ETH and with Bitcoin. This has a spillover. So if you get in early, you're going to be getting 13% spillover for everybody that comes in after you. Okay. I purchased only less than 9,500 tokens. And I've already got almost 1,200 tokens because of that spillover. This is not because of referrals. Divs.io. This is another pre-sale that's going on for Tron. This is a no KYC exchange that's already working. You can use it now. You could just test it. It works. And now holding the Divs token will give you some of the proceeds earned by the fees collected on this exchange. Okay, you'll be able to stake the divs and then earn proceeds from this exchange. And what's cool about that, read about this exchange. They have a widget where any website will be able to just implement this widget in their website. So imagine having your website and you can have this little widget with your branding. Okay, and they're also going to have widgets for other exchanges here too, including Uniswap and stuff. So I like this one. Divs.io. There's no referral or anything for this one. It's just Divs.io on the presale. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I've been on for a little longer than expected. Shout out to Passive, Athlete, Tony, Hour, the rest of the boomers out there. I'll take a minute for any questions. You guys got any questions on this stuff? Let me recap, guys. We're obviously booming, right? Like Ether's moving, Bitcoin's moving. So my strategy here is strike with the irons hot. The trend is our friend. There's going to be a bunch of little baby projects that come out. Most of them may pump and then they dump. We've seen this happen before. So I'm trying to ride those waves so that I can secure gains and perhaps maybe outpace the growth of Bitcoin and ETH. Passive says basic staking liquidity pool tokens. In the case of Cake, yeah. In the case of Cake, yeah. So, I'm just trying to get you guys on my vibes. A lot of people are getting into crypto. There's a lot of these new channels that they're there looking at the charts, trying to find, like, they're trading. Like, we're past that. We already got bits in ETH. We're trying to grow this by using different platforms, speculating on the new ones, and, continue to stack those major coins. Okay. And then we're also looking at some altcoins that, perhaps have legs for the midterm. Obviously, I'm into Wise for over a year, so I'm into that altcoin. But I'm becoming more attracted to the Binance, to Cake, to Dot, and those things are available on on Pancakeswap. So I'm in there, And then, of course, I'm not sleeping on Tron because, Tron is working and it's going fast. Okay, so don't sleep on it. And you don't want to hold Tron? Cool. Then just when you get your Tron, swap it out to Bitcoin or ETH. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm getting, you're getting Tron dividends. Immediately just buy Bitcoin and ETH on the Tron blockchain. It's cheaper than doing it on Uniswap. Okay, granted, it's a stable coin, yada, yada, I get it. But when you're ready, you could transfer over the big bag into your main Ether wallet. It's all about using passive crypto to ultimately grow positions in Bitcoin and Ether. Exactly. And I think, and I hope we can get that message across, because there's still people that are looking at the USD value. Okay, you know, people are like, oh, it's the USD value. You know, these people, I still have people offline. They're calling me about their stock options and stuff like, yeah, it's good. You made 20, 30, 40%. You 1x. Cool. Bitcoin's up. I don't know how much more than that. And the altcoins are up more than Bitcoin. So, you know, talk to me. You know, shout out to Binance, to Keg, shout out to Chainlink. You know, there's been some boomers out there. There's been some pumpers out there. Guys, check out Pancakeswap. Check out Wise Token. Check out the Cyber Token presale. Check out the Divs.io. Check out as many as you can. I don't think they're all going to hit, but, you know, I think right now is, you know, strike when the iron's hot. Parole says ICX is bullish now. Most of them are bullish right now. That's Icon, right? All right, guys, I think we talked enough today. I'll let you guys leave the comments and questions down below. Check out all the links. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto. Find it, Champagne Crypto. Thank you.